Hello everyone, this is Tina from Tina's Workshop. And if you watched my update last week, my podcast, you will have seen I decided to jump on the emotional support chicken bandwagon. If you did not see that, I will insert that clip here. I have a new cast on I just started. I've actually been planning to start it for almost a week now. And I finally cast it on today, so I'm actually only this far. But I jumped on the bandwagon. I couldn't help myself, and I decided to knit the emotional support chicken. So here is the finished one, and I will link the pattern down below, and it's by the Knitting Tree LA on Ravelry. She does have a video that helps you to understand these wings when you're doing them. Come on, focus. She does these little short rows with a little wrap on it. What does she call it? Where's that? Wrap and turn. And it's really simple, but it's nice having the video that you can see how she does it. And so far, I mean, I haven't gotten very far, but so far it is actually relatively a simple work. And I'm actually doing a smaller needle than she is because my yarn is a little bit smaller weight, so she might end up a little bit smaller. But when you look at her, and I need to come up with a good name for her. Everybody keeps getting these really catchy names, but you see the main color, then she's got the stripes, and then the yellow beak and the red comb and wattle. And I have been looking for something to do with this yarn that I had spun up a while back. You may remember it was from one of the Paradise Fibers boxes I had, and which there will be no Paradise Fiber unboxing this month. They are taking a break. But I was trying to decide what to do with this yarn that I had spun. So now I know. So the main part of my chicken is going to be in this colorway. The stripes are going to be in the dark, which that dark is mixed here. I took these two colors and mixed them for this. So this will be the body, this will be the stripes, and this will be the beak. And then I'll pull out some red to use for the rest of it. And I think when I figured out how much I had, I think I should have enough to do it. So I'm looking forward to completing my emotional support chicken. And a lot of people I've seen that have done it, there's been a number of them that have made multiples because they enjoy doing it so much. So that is a current work in progress. So as you just saw, I decided to use the yarn that I had spun up from a Paradise Fibers box, the monthly subscription box. And so these are the colors I am using. And I have been slowly working on my emotional support chicken. So I spent a lot of Mother's Day working on my chicken. Um, not because we didn't do anything, but because as we were riding in the car from place to place, I sat and worked on it, and I was really enjoying myself. So then when I came home last night, it was Mother's Day. I can do what I want. So I sat and worked on it some more. So I am currently, sorry about the clicky clacky, that's my dog on the hardwood floors, and she can't decide where she wants to sit. There we go. So I am currently, let's see if I can fold this so that you can see it. I am on the neck. I'm working on the neck up here. There we go. That's a better, you can kind of see. So I still have, I just started the next color stripe. Then I have another brown stripe to do, and then working up on to the head and getting everything put together. But it's coming along. It's actually been a relatively fun project to work on. I've really been enjoying it. There's lots of different like little short rows and things like that that you have to do as you're doing it and really kind of pay attention to it. But the woman who wrote the pattern, she did do a YouTube video explaining all the different things. And once you've watched her video explaining it, it makes complete sense and you just kind of fly through it. So people were saying it was pretty quick and they wanted to do more. And as I've been working on it, it's a pretty quick one. And this is the first time that I have done any sort of animal character, amigurumi, stuffy, whatever you want to call it, in knit. I've only done crochet ones before, but crochet was my main medium. And I thought, oh, trying to do all that shaping with knitting, that's just going to be so hard. Which this one is worked flat. So there is a bit of a difference there. You're not, working all these little tiny needles, put together. You're working a big flat piece, but there is still quite a bit of shaping that you have to do for it. But like I said, the way she has written this pattern, it works up really easy. Now, I don't know if other patterns are very similar to this or if this is something different with her, because again, as I say, I have not actually done an animal or something this way before. Let's see. I figure out where I'm at, what stitch. Oh, no, I got to knit two together. But words, people, words. It has worked up really nicely and relatively quickly, and it's just been a fun knit, and it's nice. I love those ones that do work up quickly and you kind of get that instant gratification type of thing that is very hard to get when you're a fiber artist, because in general most things take a while. So it's been really nice working on this and watching it come to life really quickly. So I'm just working along and seeing how I think oh, just got to the end of my yarn. I got to add some more in. I think I should be able to finish this today, especially since I did so much of it yesterday. Yesterday morning when I started, I had one wing piece, tail piece done, and the other one was about halfway through. So I finished the other tail piece and then worked all this yesterday. So I don't think I should have too much trouble getting the rest of this done today. The only thing that I've been wondering is for the safety eyes. Most people have been using colored safety eyes. And I did see one that had done theirs with black, didn't like it, took them out and did the colored eyes. I saw one that did buttons, and I didn't like it because to me it looked like a dead chicken. But I've been trying to decide, do I want to go buy some colored eyes or just do the black eyes? And then if I just do the black eyes, would I want to paint the eye and make it look like a colored eye? I mean, I have all the stuff, I can do that. Or would I just leave it black? So I really don't know. I guess I'll have to wait till I get a little bit further along to where I would be putting the eyes in, see if I think the eyes look okay. Because with trying to figure out what color eyes I would put onto this, most of your colored eyes that I see in general, you know, regular colors, are going to be the brown, green, blue, and they have like a yellow or an orange or something. Well, there's so much yellow in this. I think the yellow might be too much, but there's also a lot of brown, so the brown might not show. So the only thing I think it would either be the black or possibly green might look kind of neat on it because they would pop a little bit. I mean, I guess blue would too, but I'm a brown-eyed girl, so I'm not a huge blue-eye fan. Not that people with blue eyes don't have beautiful blue eyes. So if you have blue eyes out there, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm just so used to the browns and stuff. My husband has like, I guess it's kind of a hazel. He has a green eye with the brown around it. And my son actually has something similar. His are almost like it's kind of weird. They're kind of like a blue-gray type color with the brown. His grandfather had that same color, my husband's dad. But otherwise, I've got the brown. Mine kind of have like a tiger's eye look in the sun. And my other son has brown. My parents had brown. So I'm very used to the brown eyes. And I don't know how this whole conversation or whole thing just ended up on an eye thing, but I guess I'm just reiterating the fact that I'm not downing blue eyes. I don't have blue eyes around me a lot, so I tend to lean towards the browns or the greens or something when I'm drawing eyes, coloring eyes, whatever. So, but I don't know. The blue on the yellow though might be kind of cool. So now after this whole conversation, I've got myself confused. I don't know. I guess we will have to see when we get there. And I don't know if my local yarn store would have, or I shouldn't say yarn store, if my local craft store would have the safety eyes or not. I've never looked. I would think they probably do, but I've never actually looked because the ones that I have I had ordered online. So, and I want to finish this. So if I actually do a colored one, I'd want to be able to go get the eyes right now and do it and not have to wait for an order to come in the mail. Okay, let's see where I'm at now. There we go. At the end of the row. Let's pull this through. Oh. Okay, now you can kind of see a little bit better where I'm at. And then when it folds, how this there we go. See? So we're just working up here around her neck and her head. Let's see. Oops. I've got all kinds of clips on here. Here we go. So I'm working on that middle band of color right now. So then I still have to do the next band and then the head, beak, comb, wattle. So I'll see you in a little bit when I get a little bit further along. Well, I am currently working on, well, I just made the little comb and I have to do the wattle still, but how stinking cute is he looking? I'm sorry, how stinking cute is she looking? And I stuck an eye in it just so that I could kind of get an eye of what it would look like. So, and then when you get the red wattle or comb, and you get the little red comb up there. Come on, how cute is that? But I do think that we might need a little color around that eye. So I still need to do the little wattle, and then there's a bottom piece so that this can come out, you know, have a base. The belly, got to do the belly still. So wattle, belly, and put it all together. So I think I might go look and see if I can find some safety eyes in another color and see how they look. So we'll see how that goes. See you soon. Well, okay, after all that talk about eye color, I ended up with the blue eyes. They look the best. The blue looked good against the yellow. Actually, at the store, they didn't even really have any other color other than the blue, but I thought between the blue and the black, the blue looked better. So let's see how these will look. Look at that. The blue looks kind of cool with the yellow and the red. I like that. Okay, so now I just have to get them both in the same spot. Let's see. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to put the eyeballs on, and then I have to make the belly and finish it up. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I've got the chicken done, and I think she is so cute. So there's a little hole here so I can stuff her. I think I should have used a smaller needle just because there's lots. You can see how open that is, which means the stuffing would show through. So I'm not going to use regular polyfill. I'm going to use this brown wool I have to stuff it. And I may end up later completely washing her. I'm not really sure. I can smell there's still a little bit of lanolin in this. and I don't want moths. It's clean, but it does have a little bit of lanolin. But I know what I could do. I could put lavender in it, lavender sachet. Let's see, how about I can put lavender in a couple of these and put them in her belly. So then she'll smell like lavender. But some people say the lavender works against moths. Some people say it doesn't. I like the smell of it, so that works for me. Hold on, let me go grab some lavender. So this part is going to be crinkly. So I'm going to pause it while I do it, but I've run out of my own homegrown lavender, but I happen to have this bag of lavender. So I'm going to use that and stuff those. Okay. 2 little bags of lavender. Crunch them up, make them smell even nicer. Yes. And I will stuff that in the middle. And then, where'd my bag of wool just go? There it is. It was hiding under my chair. Okay. Pull that out of there so it's not continuing to make noise. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff her. I think I've decided that her name is going to be HENrietta. I like that one. I've seen some other ones that are really funny and this and that. I wanted something that was kind of like an old school name, but still a play on words. So I think I like the idea of HENrietta. So she is going to be HENrietta. Look, she has a head, kind of. Let's see. She looks lopsided. HENrietta, why are you lopsided? There. You need to get your eyeballs proper. Okay, I am just going to continue to stuff for a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so she is done. And I think she is absolutely adorable. And she's bigger than I had expected her to be. And honestly, I probably could have stuffed her even fuller, but she didn't need to be that full. I'm glad I used the brown wool. I used that whole bag, but now you don't see the stuffing through it. And I think you would have really seen the white through it. So I'm really glad I used the brown. She is super squishy. She could be a pillow, or you could just cuddle her, or you can just set her where you can admire her. HENrietta. I think HENrietta is just clucky. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know what you think of my emotional support chicken. I told you and I'm linking everything below, and I told you about who it was that had created the pattern. She does also on her website have kits you can buy, and they come in this cute little bag, even with the nutritional facts on the back. And each one, she's got a whole bunch you can choose from, different colors, and each one has a different name. Hen John, Cardi Beak, Chickie Minaj, and this one's kind of fun. Where did it go? Jennifer Lopez, Dolly Parton. Where'd the one go that Rastafari Hen? With the little dreadlocks. Isn't that funny? So you can go on and just buy the kit if you want, or you can go onto her website or Ravelry and buy the pattern, which is what I did. And then there's different sometimes you'll find people that are doing it, like I think I had mentioned earlier in the video that our local yarn store is actually doing a class on it. But anyway, she's done. I'm so happy I did her. And I love the little blue eyes. I know what I said about the blue eyes, but I think they look so cute on her. And I think I might end up doing some more at some point just because it was really fun to do. But make sure and click like, click subscribe, and click notify. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye.